Hey guys, here we are with break number 947, which is the 2022 Leaf Metal. The box says 5 autograph cards per box, but apparently there's supposed to be 6 autographs per box. And we're doing 6 boxes. Everybody has the same team in every box, so we are going to get started. I am going to have to look up a lot of these players, so I will be sorting as we go. And that way it makes it a little bit easier. But for now, let's open up everything. So this break is completely full. All teams were taken. Not sure if they're going to be sleeved or not, but if in cases or not, but if they're not, I'll have to grab some cases out. So we're going to start out with box number 1. And they are in cases, so I don't have to worry about that. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go through, I'm going to take all the boxes, open them up, put all the cards in one box, free up some space. So for anybody who's watching on Twitter, I am using my iPad for the video to see if it comes out different, because I know some people have had issues on Twitter with the clarity not being too good. Oops. So hopefully it works out a little better using the iPad. If it does, I'll continue to use that for videos. It also frees up my phone so I can look up stuff. Looks a lot clearer. Good. So I'll keep using the iPad then. I did get the web camera with the intention of using that for videos, but I need some kind of a key from Twitter to be able to access that. So I'm not really looking too much at the cards, so I don't know what cards I've already seen, but the insert sets look pretty cool from what I'm seeing. So I'm hoping we can pull some really nice stuff out of this. There is a possibility of getting Joe Montana autos and some other good players. I recognize some of the names, just not the teams they're on. Okay, now we got a nice big stack back here. Let me grab my, there it is, my little sticky note, so I can write down who gets what. Okay, here we go. We are going to start. Card number 1. We have a purple John Mechie III. So like I said, this is one of those names that I recognize. I just don't remember the team. Houston Texans. So John Mechie III goes to the Texans. So this goes to Jay Morling-Twit. And it is like a purple wave, numbered 6 out of 25. So, Jay Morling-Twit. Let me see if I can make as much room as I can. Next up is a dual auto. So if 2 different people have these players, then we'll random it off at the end. We have Isaiah Likely and Javon Heali. So I got to look those guys up. And this is like an orange cracked ice. So Isaiah Likely is the Ravens, which goes to Master Fright 22. And then the other guy was not drafted, but he first signed with the Bengals. So this is going to be a random between the Bengals and Jesse Schroet and the Ravens and Master Fright. So this card is numbered. This is a 1 of 1. So let me write down who we're going to do the random between. Kind of nice that the first random is going to be a 1 of 1. Okay, card number 3. We have a Damani Jackson Black. Damani Jackson. Looks like he is undrafted because he's still in college. So this card goes out to Scott Schuster 23. And it is numbered 15 out of 20. Next up, we have a purple Charlie Kohler. Charlie Kohler, Ravens. So this goes to Master Fright 22. And it is numbered 12 out of 30. Next up is a Tiger Stripe Slade Bolden. He was undrafted, but then he was signed by the Ravens, so this goes to the Ravens. Master Fright 22. So the Tiger Stripe is numbered 2 out of 5. Next up, we have a Travis Dye. Undrafted. So this goes to Scott Schuster 23. Numbered 4 out of 20. Next up, Zebra Stripes Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson, Jets. So this goes out to Stephen D.D. Katz. And that is numbered 3 out of 5. So that was the first 6 cards. Actually, first 7. So next up is a Orange Mojo Hassan Haskins. Another player I recognize, just don't know the team. Tennessee Titans. So this goes out to Tony David 11. And is numbered 3 of 3. Next up, we have Phil Jerkovic. And this is a blue cracked ice. He is in college, so undrafted, going to Scott Schuster 23. So this is numbered 12 out of 25. Next up, Ahmad Gardner. So I know he is the Jets, I believe. I'm going to double check because I don't like to guess on some of these. Yep, Jets. So this goes to Stephen D.D. Katz, and it's a cracked ice, numbered 5 out of 30. Next up is a pink Tyler Algier.
I literally almost rolled out of bed. It was that bad.
For the Atlanta Falcons, going to Jayhem 1301, numbered 1 out of 25. Next up, we have a purple cracked ice Cole Turner. Washington Commanders. So this goes to Western Phil, and it is numbered 5 out of 20. Okay, here's one of the inserts that I did see. Cool looking Desmond Ridder for the Falcons. Going out to Jayhem 1301. It's a Power Surge. And that is numbered 20 of 20. Emeka Egbuka. Emeka Egbuka. Looks like he is still in college. So this goes to Scott Schuster, 23. And it is numbered 18 out of 25. Next up, we have a Black Mojo Nakobe Dean. For the Philadelphia Eagles. Going to Dubs 2124. And that is numbered 5 of 5. Next up, we have a snakeskin Isaiah Likely. And I believe we just had one. Let me check. Thought we had an Isaiah Likely. Oh, Isaiah Likely was on the split card up there. So this goes to Master Fright 22 with the Ravens. And that is numbered 5 of 5. Next up, we have a blue Vector, or a blue, I forget what this was called, but it's a C.J. Williams. C.J. Williams is a college player. I don't see if he was drafted. Nope, was not drafted. So this goes to Scott Schuster, 23. And it's numbered 9 of 15. We still have a nice big stack of cards here. Next up is a Purple Mojo Jaden DeLaura. Jaden DeLaura. College. So this goes to Scott Schuster, 23. And it is numbered 13 of 15. Next up is another Tiger Stripes, Anthony Richardson. My phone's learning that I'm putting in college players, so as soon as I start typing Anthony, his name already pops up. So he declared for the 2023 draft. So he has not been drafted either. So this goes to Scott Schuster, 23, numbered 4 of 5. Next up, we have a silver Mojo Jahan Dotson. Let me find him in our pile. Oh, we don't have one of him yet. Must just be a name I recognize. So I'm thinking it was going to be the Commanders. Jahan Dotson is the Commanders. So this goes out to Western Phil. And it is numbered 14 out of 25. Next up is a purple Mojo Derek Stingley Jr. Houston Texans. So this goes to Jay Morling Twit and is numbered 11 out of 15. Next up, we have a Trayshawn Holden. College, going out to Scott Schuster, 23. Numbered 11 out of 25. Next up, we have a blue Sam Howell. I believe he is the Panthers, but let me check. Nope, Commanders as well. So this goes out to Western Phil, a blue Sam Howell. Numbered 26 out of 35. Next up, going to the Lions, and Nut ZNKY is a black Aiden Hutchinson. I'm going to double check. Pretty sure I have that one right though. And that is numbered 14 out of 15. Next up is a red, white, and blue Deuce Vaughn. College. So this goes to Scott Schuster, 23. Numbered 3 of 3. Purple. Jaquari Robertson. Los Angeles Rams. Actually, he was first signed by the Cowboys. So this goes to the Cowboys. And Jayhem 1301. Numbered 22 out of 30. Next up is another snakeskin. The last one was a green snakeskin. This one is I guess it could be a green. Pierre Strong Jr. I believe it's either the Texans or the Titans. Patriots. I was far off on that. This goes to Ryan JB88. Numbered 4 of 5. We still have a whole bunch to go. Next up is another Tiger Stripes, Jake Hayner. College. This goes to Scott Schuster 23, numbered 5 of 5. Blue Wave, Brian Robinson Jr. Commanders. So this goes to Western Phil, numbered 15 out of 30. Now we have another insert, another Power Surge. Caleb Williams, a purple Power Surge. College. So this goes to Scott Schuster 23 and is numbered 2 out of 10. Now we get another insert, Action Inc. Malik Cunningham. That one looks really cool. College. Going to Scott Schuster 23. Numbered 1 of 5. Pink Mojo, Jelani Woods. Indianapolis Colts. So this goes to Dubs 2124, numbered 5 out of 10. We have, it looks like, 4 cards left. Next up, Isaiah Spiller, purple. Los Angeles Chargers. Going to Dubs 2124. Numbered 5 out of 30. Next we have another Zebra Stripes. This is Khalil Shaker. Or Shakir. Buffalo Bills. Going out to Scott Schuster 23. Numbered 1 out of 5. Next is another insert, Matt Corral. And I know we had one of him. Carolina Panthers. Dubs 2124. Maybe we didn't have him. No, we had the other Matt. And this is actually a snakeskin print as well. Numbered 1 out of 5. So who was the other one we had? Sam Howell was the other one we had. And our final card is a Hendon Hooker zebra print. Hendon Hooker. College. So this goes to Scott Schuster 23. Numbered 4 out of 5. So what we got to do now, we got to do our random, find out who gets the dual auto, and then I'll go back through and do the recap. So the dual auto is between Master Fright 22 and Jesse Schroet. So I'm going to pull up random.org on my phone since I can do that now. So I'm just going to generate a random number from 1 to 2. If it's a 1, it goes to Master Fright 22. And if it's a 2, it goes to Jesse Schroet. Goes to Master Fright 22. So now for our recap. I'm not going to go through and say what they're numbered to. Going out to J. Morling Twit is a Derek Stingley Jr. and a John Mechie III. Going to Western Phil, Brian Robinson Jr., Sam Howell, Jahan Dotson, Cole Turner. Going to Dubs 2124 is a Matt Corral, Isaiah Spiller, Jelani Woods, N'Kobe Dean. Going to Nut ZNKY is an Aiden Hutchinson. Going to Ryan JB88 is a Pierre Strong Jr. Going to JHEM 1301 is a Jaquari Robertson, Desmond Ritter, and Tyler Algier. Going to Tony David 11 is a Hassan Haskins. Going to Stephen D.D. Katz is an Ahmad Gardner and Garrett Wilson. Going to Master Fright 22 is the dual auto Isaiah Likely and Javion Healy. Isaiah Likely, Slade Bolden, and Charlie Kohler. And last but not least is the stack for Scott Schuster 23, Hendon Hooker, Khalil Shakir, Malik Cunningham, Caleb Williams, Jake Hayner, Deuce Vaughn, Trayshawn Holden, Anthony Richardson, Jaden DeLaura, CJ Williams, Amika Egbuka, Phil Jerkovic, Travis Dye, and Damani Jackson. Thank you guys. Again, I will send photos out in just a couple minutes. Everything is nice and sorted, and I will talk to you guys later.